What's up, Raiders? It's your boy Groovinator, the Cynical Cyborg from RaidersOfLostFlicks.com, and I want to thank you for clicking on this video. I want to thank all the people that subscribed to my channel recently. I'm just a few shy of 300, so I'm closing in on it. And once I hit that 300, I'm going to celebrate with all of you by watching the film Miami Connection on YouTube. We're going to do a watch party for that on my channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll have guests. We'll be having, that's a hilarious movie. And also we're going to do another watch party for Alita Battle Angel for those of you that have the movie or have rented the movie. We're going to watch together and have some commentary. So thank you so much for that. Keep that going. There will be more Mad Movie moments on this channel. I want to thank all the people that gave me all the positive feedback on that. And of course, there'll be more Cynical Cyborg cinemas. So glad you guys are enjoying the new content, and I'm going to keep it coming, I promise. In fact, I just got done recording a new Mad Movie moment. So they'll be coming out, you know, in variety, I promise you. So hey, I also wanted to give a shout out to Black Angus Reviews. He's a much bigger channel than I am, but he made a really interesting comment on one of my videos recently, and basically he said that us content creators within the fandom menace, we spend a lot of time, you know, talking about negative and talking about things that we hate and things that have been destroyed, that we don't spend enough time talking about the things that we love. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about some things that I'm passionate about, things that I love. So let's get it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was Disney stock falls after a disappointing earnings report. And of course, when I want to pull up the article and comment it, I get this bullshit right here. So can't really do that. Can't really comment on the article. I do have a comment on this whole Disney losing money thing. And really all I got to say about it is...
That's all I have to say about that.
So anyway, moving on to Dune, something I'm passionate about. This is one remake that I'm actually very excited about because, you know, I'm reading the book right now, okay? And I'm reading the book because I really like the Sci-Fi Channel miniseries, Frank Herbert's Dune and Children of Dune that followed it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was paced really well. I thought it had some excellent acting in it at the time. Whereas the 1984 movie is a bit of a mess, but it had a really nice aesthetic. I mean, the costumes were awesome. The special effects were great. It's just... the story was a complete mess. It was extremely difficult to follow, and I think it's because they tried to cram too much story into one short movie. So this one is going to be broken into two movies. Basically, the headline is the Dune movie has been pushed back. Here's what we know. The 2020 holiday season just got a lot more crowded, namely because Denis Villeneuve highly anticipated take on the sci-fi novel Dune has been pushed back from November 2020. Damn, that would have been cool. Dune 2020. But anyways, to December 18th, 2020, Warner Brothers has now placed it alongside the release dates of Steven Spielberg's West Side Story remake, Tom Holland-led video game adaptation Uncharted, and Coming to America sequel starring Eddie Murphy. The date change certainly offers up more competition for Dune than its previous November date, once shared only with holiday rom-com Happiest Season. Warner Brothers looks to have pushed the film back in order to make room for an untitled event film instead, per THR. Perhaps the studio felt the star-studded Dune could better contend among a crowd of releases than its other mystery release? That doesn't make any sense at all. Let me read that sentence again. This date change certainly offers up more competition for Dune than its previous November date, once shared only with holiday rom-com Happiest Season. Warner Brothers looks to have pushed the film back in order to make room for an untitled event film instead, per THR. Once again, Warner Brothers fucking things up for everybody. Perhaps the studio felt the star-studded Dune could better contend among a crowd of releases than its mystery release? Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. No, it does not. It makes no sense at all. What the hell are you talking about? Dune stars nearly half of Hollywood's big names, and it's helmed by the director of the critically acclaimed hits Arrival, Sicario, Blade Runner 2049, and Prisoners. Blade Runner 2049 is critically acclaimed, but not a success, alright? 23-year-old Oscar nominee Timothy Chalamet leads the Dune Timothy Chalamet leads the Dune cast as Paul Atreides, a duke who is left to die by rival house Harkonnen, hungry for power in the planet Arrakis. He instead finds shelter with his desert tribe and heads an uprising against them. Oscar Isaac and Rebecca Ferguson play Paul's parents. Stellan Skarsgård and Dave Bautista, man, there's so many people in this movie, as members of the devious Harkonnen family. Zendaya will be Paul's love interest, Cheney. Josh Brolin plays Paul's mentor, Gurney. Jason Momoa as loyal, skilled swordsman Duncan, Idaho. And Javier Bardem as Stilgar. Man, I'm excited about that cast. Wow. The film follows the 1984 cult classic by the same name, led by Twin Peaks' Kyle MacLachlan and director David Lynch. Dune started filming in Budapest back in March and wrapped filming last month in Jordan, giving the film well over a year for post-production. Looks like the production for the film has gone smoothly so far, and Denis Villeneuve has plenty of time to shape his vision for Dune on film for 2020's holiday season. This is a terrible idea. The stiffest competition for Dune for now looks to be Uncharted, as Spider-Man actor Tom Holland and Bryan Cranston are set to star in the adaptation of the popular video game on the same release date. Video game movies, however, don't have a great track record on this big screen. Do ya think? Thanks, Uwe Boll. Spielberg's West Side Story is also sure to be popular release over the holidays, as famed director brings back the 1961 musical back to theaters. Additionally, Eddie Murphy's return to one of his most beloved characters with Coming to America is sure to bring in some fans, especially, is that really what they're calling it? Coming to America? Especially since the actor has made himself scarce in movies roles recently. Since these releases are almost a year and a half away, they could also see some shifting as well as before then. While December 18, 2020 is a heavy on big releases, Dune does clear a bit of a path for Marvel's The Eternals coming on November 6, 2020. Marvel movies have been the highest earners of 2019, and now Endgame is the biggest movie of all time. Yeah, and also part of the company that's famously losing money. Are you excited for Dune coming in December 2020? Let us know in the comments. I am not decided for it coming out in December. I think that's a horrible time to release this movie. My other concern is that this movie will not go well with audiences, because I have a feeling that this is going to probably suffer the same fate as Alita, where it's designed to be two movies because they know that they pushed too much story into one movie the last time, and that didn't work well. I would actually rather see this released onto a streaming service. They want to put it out in theaters. I have a feeling that Denis Villeneuve is going to be science fiction that might be too smart for the average moviegoer. I mean, a lot of people would rather go see something like Aquaman. I'm not belittling that movie. I'm just saying that when you line Aquaman up against something like this from a book that's this big, this is the scaled down paperback form, there's a lot of things to process. There's a lot of, I'm not saying it's too smart for people. I'm saying that it's not an action movie. It deals with a lot of religious overtones, mythology, and things like that it's going to probably go over some people's. They're probably going to want to see a lot of action and things like that, and Denis Villeneuve is traditionally a storyteller. He's really good at it. He has actions in his movies, but his movies are not focused on the action, they're focused on the stories, which is why I'm so glad that he's directing it. But my biggest fear is that there'll be only one Dune movie and then it won't finish. It'll probably be really good. I'm going to go see it. Even if I'm the only asshole sitting in the movie theater, I will go see this movie. I'm extremely excited about it, but I don't think putting it out at Christmas time is a good idea at all. I think they should stick with the November, or even maybe put it out in the summertime. I don't know. I don't want this to be another Alita. I mean, is a sequel to Alita going to be made? Nobody knows. I don't want this movie to suffer that same fate. What do you guys think about it? Are you guys Dune fans? Is this something you don't really care about? Or are you just sick of remakes altogether? Let me know down in the comments. Let's get a discussion going about it. And I'll see you guys soon. You guys have yourselves a groovy day, and this is the Groovinator signing out. Peace. I mean, seriously though, where do you end something like this? Look at this. This is like the Holy Bible. People are conditioned to like Marvel movies, They like movies where they don't have to think a lot, because a lot of movies have just been dumbed down to make people not think and shove popcorn into their face. I just hope this thing doesn't end. I mean, if you were to make this movie right here, where would you end this? on the first movie? Where would you end this to get people to want to come back and see another one? What fraction of this book would you make to make people want to see a sequel to it? Because at the end of the day, it's the suits that decide how these things get made. That's what we're going through with Alita. It didn't make all of the money, so unless it makes all of the money or more money than they need, then these things just don't happen. That's a fact of life, and I'm a little worried. Cineblend couldn't even finish the article about Dune without mentioning a Marvel movie. Everything's all about what the fuck Marvel's doing. I'm so tired.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining. Please remember to depress that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when new content is published. Please visit RaidersOfLostFlix.com for more hilarious entertainment and links to all of our social media platforms. Also, consider supporting us on Patreon. As little as $1 a month supports our worldwide digs for more Lost Flicks. Thank you, and have a groovy day.